Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Presentation and approval of all bills.
I'd like to make a motion to approve all bills.
Second.
Got a motion by First District Magistrate Sanders, a second by Second District Magistrate Logson to approve all bills. Sam, call the roll.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Blumel?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Logson?
Thank you
Yes.
all.
Motion
And I
carried.
apologize, Candy, I got Sam on the brain.
You're forgiven.
Have a couple of folks that want to chat for a minute. Marcia Sharp from Horsefly Hollow Road. Marcia?
Yes. I believe she's here to speak on the zoning ordinance. I don't know if you wanted me to read that
Oh,
first.
yeah. Oh, if you're here to speak on that, we'll do things in order, okay? All right, thank you. Anita? Thank you, Tammy.
I'm not going to take up much time. I left you all an event sheet at your seats, but I did want to remind you that we're feeding our first responders this week. So if you want to show up at a fire department or a police department in your area, yesterday we actually did today we did EMA, Lebanon Junction, and the detention center, but tomorrow we're doing the Sheriff's Department, Shepherdsville Police and Fire, and Southeast Fire Department. Thursday we will be doing Mount Washington EMS and Fire, Hillview Police Department, Zoltan Fire Department, and then Friday we're feeding EMS and Dispatch, Pioneer Village, and Nichols. So would love to have some of you all show up for that. We're going to be there from 11:30 to 12. Now, it's been yesterday and today because we actually did some Mount Washington departments yesterday. And some of the food has been delivered before we got there, even at 11:30. Some of them, like the food truck at the detention center, showed up early today. So if you get there and the food is there early, if you want to get your picture made with them, just stick around. We'll be there from 11:30 to 12 because we do want them to know that we still support them, even though we're not doing the big first responders luncheon. Again, we were honoring their request at changing up the way we did it this year. So would love your support to show up in your areas. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. Okay, here we go, Tammy. Charlie, first reading and public hearing for zoning ordinance 24-20. Ronald and Jerry McCarthy.
Planning docket 2025 Z35, Ronald and Jerry McCarthy, seeking to rezone from Ag to R1, located at 3776 Horsefly Hollow Road, parcel 031-000-00-006C, an unincorporated area of the county, approximately 9.996 acres more or less. Purpose is to split off one lot and build a single-family dwelling. Comprehensive plan calls for agricultural or rural residential. The Bullitt County Planning Commission, pursuant to provisions of KRS 100.211, hold a public hearing concerning the application on August 14th, 2025. Based on the testimony at the hearing, the Bullitt County Planning Commission finds the map amendment is in agreement with the community's comprehensive plan, and due to the subsequent restrictions, will make it compatible with the Fort Knox compatible use area. The following restrictions were added. Neither Tract 1 nor Tract 1A may be further subdivided without approval by the Planning Commission, and no street lighting on the frontage may be procured on the property itself or in the right-of-way. Based on the testimony received, the Bullitt County Planning Commission recommends this zoning change be approved and sends a favorable recommendation to Bullitt County Fiscal Court.
Thank you, Charlie. Tammy?
Commonwealth of Kentucky, County of Bullitt, zoning ordinance number 25-20. An ordinance relating to the changing of zoning of certain property from agricultural to R1 residential. The property in question is 9.996 acres more or less, located at 3776 Horsefly Hollow Road, parcel number 031-000-00-006C, in an unincorporated area of the county. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County has considered the evidence of the public hearing held by the Joint Planning Commission and the recommendations of the Commission, the information provided in the staff report of the Office of Bullitt County Planning and Zoning, and the testimony and evidence presented at the public hearing held by the Fiscal Court, and whereas the Fiscal Court concurs in and adopts the reasons of the Joint Planning Commission for said zoning change and approves and accepts the recommendations of the Planning Commission in this matter as set out in said minutes, and determines that the proposed zoning change is acceptable and should be approved. Now therefore be it ordained by the Fiscal Court of County of Bullitt, Commonwealth of Kentucky. Section 1, that the above property located in the unincorporated area of Bullitt County, and more particularly described in the minutes and records of the Planning Commission in docket number 2025Z-35, is hereby changed from agricultural to R1 residential. Section 2, this ordinance shall take effect upon passage and publication as required by law. Section 3, should any section, provision, or part of this ordinance be declared unconstitutional or invalid for any reason by a court of competent jurisdiction, that the remainder of this ordinance shall not be affected and shall remain in full force and effect. Section 4, all ordinances and resolutions to the extent they are inconsistent herewith are hereby repealed. Given first reading and public hearing at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 2nd day of September 2025, to be given second reading at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 16th day of September 2025.
Thank you, Tammy. Is anyone here to speak for zoning ordinance 25-20? Okay. Yes, ma'am, come on up to the podium. Ms. Sharp.
My name is Marcia Sharp.
Uh-huh.
Some of you probably will remember me as the selfish lady from the last visit that I had here, because my only concern was that there's only one house goes up on that property without further review. And I just wanted to make sure that that stipulation was in there. And I think whenever he read it, that I heard that. So that's really all I'm doing, because I'm just as selfish today as I was the last time I was here. And I appreciate you tolerating my visit. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, the planning commission, when they voted, I know you were there, when they voted, they took that into consideration what you wanted, that's why they put that restriction in place, and that's what came here.
Okay.
For the fiscal court to consider, so yes,
All
that
right.
was part of it.
All right, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you, Marcia. The next thing is, I want to appoint Carrie Blevins to Nichols Fire District. Mike is here, and Vera, term to expire 6/30 of 2028. And a little bit about Carrie. She is the only fire chief in Jefferson County. She's the chief of Fairdale, and she's a happy resident in the southwestern end of our county as well. So I'm going to put that in the form of a motion. She couldn't be here tonight. So
I'll second.
I have a second by Vera Sanders. Candy, call the roll, please.
Mr.
Yes.
Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Larson?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. The third thing on the agenda is the resolution 2509, changing the speed limit on Plinmar Drive to 25 mile an hour.
Commonwealth of Kentucky, Bullitt County Fiscal Court, Resolution Number 25-09, changing the speed limit on Plinmar Drive to 25 miles per hour. Whereas it has been determined by the Bullitt Fiscal Court that it is in the best interest to change the speed limit as set forth below, and whereas it has been determined by the Bullitt Fiscal Court that it is in the public interest for the Bullitt Fiscal Court to expend funds to post 25 mile per hour speed limit signs on the road set out below. Now therefore be it resolved that the speed limit on the following road located in Bullitt County, Kentucky shall be changed to 25 miles per hour, Plinmar Drive. The county shall expend funds to post at least one 25 mile per hour speed limit sign on the road set out above. This resolution having been adopted by the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky during a regular meeting this 2nd day of September 2025 by a vote of blank for, blank against, and blank abstentions, this resolution shall stand as adopted by the Bullitt County Fiscal Court and shall become effective upon passage and publication as required by law.
Thank you, Tammy.
What is the speed limit there at the present time on that road?
It's 35.
35?
Uh-huh. Sure. Okay, well, that wasn't brought to our attention, but we can change that as well. We'll just have to go through the same thing. Yes, sir. Right, okay.
So is that not the correct road, or is?
No, it's the correct road.
No, that's the
I think
main
it was
road.
Plinmar and Terry.
Okay. Can we do that now? Just add it to,
Put it in your motion to add Terry as well.
yeah, okay.
To make that change.
Yes. We can do that. And I'm going to put that in form of motion to add Terry to it as well.
Oh, second?
And you have a second by 3rd District Magistrate Johnson. And your name, sir? John Show it. Thank you for being here.
Will you spell that slower? S-C-H. Got it.
And that's Terry, T-E-R-R-Y.
Terry Drive. Yeah, it goes up and sort of that way. I've been there quite a bit when you had a homeowners association.
Oh, no.
I live back there as well. I talked to you
Yes.
earlier about this.
Right.
I'll be surprised if the 25-mile-an-hour speed limit slows these people down.
Well,
I walk that neighborhood every single day, and I've had to jump into someone's lawn
Sure.
4 different occasions to stop somebody from running over me.
I,
And I'm telling you, I've lived there 16 years, and the number of kids back there is a lot greater than what it was 16 years ago. They're in the road, they're on bikes, they're riding bikes with their parents, and it's a dangerous situation, and it
What are
just
speed
doesn't slow down. I guess
Well, we
I'll
will.
come back here and ask for speed humps for something to slow down.
Well, we-
I don't think 25 will slow them down, and what we're going to be talking about next will be some child getting ran over if we don't do something about it.
well, I think what you'll see for a while, you'll see the sheriff's patrol be real active out there, and there'll be, let's put it this way, put folks on guard. You know, yeah, a few tickets, and to help you with speed humps. We're not a real fan of them because it tears up. If you want your road salted and cleaned, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, it's real tough on the equipment all the way around. So, but no, you're fine. We'll do some enforcement, and they'll get the message pretty quick because I'm a little bit familiar with the area. We can, let's put this in, when things get really active, we can have enforcement out there. And the chief will make sure of that.
Any particular times, is it just all day or anytime, all day?
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
There's a neighborhood page and people want to relate it to the people up in the Boy Scout camp that are doing this. It may be them, but I can take you to 5 houses
Sure.
and tell you who it is.
No, I get,
But I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just
No,
saying,
it-
it's the residents that's doing it, more than it is the people that.
yeah. We will promise you we'll make a real effort to deter that, to get that down to where folks get used to it. Yes, sir.
What is your name, sir?
Holmes.
Got that one.
You're welcome. Okay.
I think you had a motion and a second on that,
Yeah.
Judge.
We got a motion and a second. I need a vote.
Judge
Tammy?
Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Blumel?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you all. Resolution 25-10, opposition to the existing regional driver's license program and encouraging moving said operation back to each individual county.
Commonwealth of Kentucky, Bullitt County Fiscal Court Resolution Number 25-10, opposition to the existing regional driver's licensing program and encouraging moving said operation back to each individual county. Whereas it has been determined by Bullitt Fiscal Court that it is in the public interest that Bullitt County have its own dedicated driver's license program office, and whereas it has been determined by Bullitt Fiscal Court that the current system of regional driver's license program offices has placed an undue burden on Bullitt County residents by forcing them to drive far distances out of our county, resulted in significant wait times and delays, and led to widespread system outages. And whereas it has been determined by the Bullitt Fiscal Court that to further this goal, written correspondence be directed to the Governor's Office and the Offices of General Assembly Leadership indicating such support. Now therefore be it resolved that the Bullitt County Judge Executive is hereby authorized to direct correspondence to Governor Andy Beshear and all members of General Assembly Leadership indicating Bullitt County Fiscal Court's support for ceasing implementation of the Regional Driver's License Program offices and reinstating county driver's license offices. This resolution having been adopted by the Bullitt Fiscal Court of Kentucky during a regular meeting the second day of September 2025 by a vote of blank for, blank against, and blank abstentions. This resolution shall stand as adopted by the Bullitt County Fiscal Court and shall become effective upon passage and publication as required by law.
Okay, thank you, Tammy.
That's something everybody can support right there. We hear that all the time, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. My 2 kids in the last couple of years had to drive 2.5 hours to take their driver's
That's
license.
only just on our set.
Yeah, so I know this doesn't change it, but if enough people voice their concern, hopefully something will be changed, so.
I'll make a motion, we accept resolution 2510.
I'll second.
I got a motion by 4th District Magistrate Blamel, a second by 1st District Magistrate Sanders to accept Resolution 25-10. Candy, call the roll, please.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Blemel?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you all. We've got one more resolution here. The last one is 25-11, lowering the speed limit on a portion of Highway 245 from 55 to 45, and that extends all the way down into the school zone from 45 to 35. To send to the Kentucky Department of Transportation. This court did that a few years ago for Highway 61. It took them about 18 months to study it, and that was going from the bridge, Chief, Salt River, all the way down to 245. And the issue down there is school and school traffic, and we're trying to get some type of resolution to get, at least get them slowed down and to be able to make enforcement better and safer for our officers, or who's ever going to direct the traffic.
Commonwealth of
Ma'am.
Kentucky, Bullitt County Fiscal Court, Resolution Number 25-11, requesting the Kentucky Department of Transportation to change the speed limit on a section of Highway 245. Whereas it has been determined by Bullitt Fiscal Court that it is in the public interest to request a change in the speed limit as set forth below. Now therefore be it resolved that the Bullitt Fiscal Court requests the Kentucky Department of Transportation to change speed limit as set forth below. On Highway 245 from the intersection with Interstate 65, headed east to mile marker 5, speed limit to be changed from 55 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour. On Highway 245 in the area of the school zone for Burnham Middle School, speed limit to be changed from 45 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour. This resolution having been adopted by the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky during a regular meeting of the second day of September 2025 by a vote of blank for, blank against, and blank abstentions, this resolution shall stand as adopted by the Bullitt County Fiscal Court and shall become effective upon passage and publication as required by law.
Thank you, Tammy. And I'd like to put that in the form of a motion.
I'll second.
And I have a second by 3rd District Magistrate Johnson. Any other discussion, members?
So it'll be the state highway department, and they'll do a study for a little bit.
They do a study? Yes, sir.
So it could take a little while before that.
Right. It don't change overnight. What they do, they do what one of their patented, what I'm gonna say, they call it a traffic study. But I'm sure that they'll reduce it because there's a lot of left turns through there, and there's no left turn lanes going east towards Parks. And the road has got a history. There's a lot of crosses on that road right now.
And Audubon Drive, where Burnham Middle is, it's hard for bus drivers.
Yes.
Parents drop their kids off, get in town.
Absolutely. And that's what we're trying to solve. Not only that, but also we've had a couple of bad accidents down through there in recent years as well. So, okay. Okay, Candy, call the roll.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Blemel?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. First reading ordinance 25-09, an ordinance of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court relating to the adoption of radio reception requirements. And this is necessary for all the, what I'm gonna say, the new 1 million square foot buildings and multiple story buildings that's being done in Bullitt County. Make sure that our first responders have adequate communication throughout those buildings.
And Judge, I believe everybody received a copy of the actual regulation at the last
Yes.
meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
Commonwealth of Kentucky, County of Bullitt, ordinance number 25-19, an ordinance of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court relating to adoption of radio reception requirements. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County has determined that operational communication systems are essential for emergency responders to function efficiently and safely, particularly when working inside buildings, and whereas in furtherance of this, the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County desires to adopt the attached radio reception requirements. Now therefore be it ordained by the Fiscal Court of County of Bullitt, Commonwealth of Kentucky. Section 1. The Fiscal Court hereby approves and adopts the Bullitt County Emergency Management Radio Reception Testing Requirements. Said requirements are attached hereto as Exhibit A and are adopted in their entirety and incorporated by reference as if set out in in full herein. Section 2, should any section, subdivision, sentence, or clause of this ordinance be held unconstitutional or invalid for any reason by a court of competent jurisdiction, and such portion shall be deemed a separate, distinct, and independent provision, and such holdings shall not affect the validity of the remaining portions of this ordinance. Section 3, this ordinance shall take effect upon passage and publication as required by law. Given first reading at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the second day of September 2025, to be given second reading at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 16th day of September 2025.
Thank you, Tammy. Number 7, new hires and promotions. In your packet, we're wanting to hire 3 part-time EMTs for the Bullitt County EMS, of which they had, Chris and Rebecca are here to answer any questions about them. They worked for us at one time or another before.
Good evening. Judge Summers, Miss Morgan Wilson, Jessica Moster, and Ashley Conister, all 3 of those had worked for us before. Miss Morgan Wilson, she's an EMT. She worked here, she came out of the high school program. She worked here for about a year and then went back to school and went that route. Now she's wanting to come back. Miss Moster also went to nursing school. She worked for us for about 3.5, 4 years, I believe. And then Miss Conister, we hired her about 6 months ago. She was pursuing education and then ended up wanting to come back here. So, if y'all have any questions about any of those or anything else.
Okay, I'm going to put it in the form of a motion to hire them.
I'll second.
Got a second by 3rd District Magistrate Johnson. Candy, call the roll, please.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Blemo?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes,
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Lockston?
Yes.
Motion carried.
thank you
Thank
all.
you all.
Vera, any closing comments?
It's good to see everyone. We have a nice crowd for it to be a evening fiscal court meeting. So that's about it.
Sean?
No, thanks for coming.
Yeah, hope everybody had a good holiday weekend and time to get back to reality now, huh?
There you go. Brian?
No, I don't think I have anything.
And I want,
I just wanted to say something to all of you. First of all, I want to say this to Judge, we've been talking about this burnout situation, and I appreciate your
Okay.
partnership there. And we're putting a presence out there with our police officer and other families and these things.
Yep.
I think we're off to a start. It's a very good problem. Thank you all. Thank all of you. Thank you.
thank you, Mayor. And I want to thank not only everybody for being here, but I got some new faces. I really appreciate the folks from Meadow Peak being here. I spent a lot of quality time when my hair was a little bit darker. I just wish they would have, when you had your homeowners meetings back there at the Boy Scout camp, they put some lights up around that building because it got pretty dark. Mayor Taylor, Mayor Cabrero, our distinguished county clerk, Kevin, thanks for coming. He was here to answer any questions that you had about the our resolution for the voting. I mean, not for the voting, but for the driver's license. And Brian Whitaker. And I hope they fed y'all well today, Brian.
Oh, they did well. Thank you very much, by the way.
There you go.
It's delicious.
So at this time, Vera, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. The time is 6:58.
Second.
Got a motion by 1st District Magistrate Sanders, a second by 2nd District Magistrate Logsdon to adjourn the Bullitt County Fiscal Court at 6:58. Candy, call the roll.
Mr. Blemo?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?